going on, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Moon walkthrough. So in our last episode we made it to the observatory and we fought that pretty strong guy, and we got the Electronium Z from the trial, and we also got the, I think it was, let me just check. So I think it was the Stellanium Z as well. So we need to make our way down this path over here. And that is actually a trainer there who somehow saw me through the back of her eyes while she was bending over. So I don't know how she managed to do that. It's actually a bit scary if you ask me. And you are challenged by office worker Jessica. And that's how she spotted me. She's wearing glasses, I guess. So let's go ahead and battle her, see what she wants to send out. She's actually going to send out a Clefairy. So yeah, I'm still rocking the Growlithe, and I can, as I said, I can evolve him because I do have the Firestone, but I don't want to do that until he learns his final attack, which is Flare Blitz. But that's enough talk. Let's go for a Fire Fang. So she's going to go for a Minimize, and let's see if the Fire Fang is actually going to hit. And luckily it does break through the evasion and is able to KO her Clefairy. So she might have seen me through the back of her head, but she didn't see that epic fail she just did. And my Milotic's actually grown a level, which is great. So that was pretty funny. Alright, let's go down. I'm actually going to go down on my Stoutland, and let's just sniff our way down this hill, see if there's any items. Before we do that, let's go into this grass here and see if there's actually any Pokemon we can add onto our team, because I still only have, whoop, there's a TM, even better. So TM72, which is Volt Switch, not a bad TM. So let's see what kind of Pokemons are actually in these bushes over here. And we have a Minior. So this is a new Pokemon to Sun and Moon, and to be honest, I don't like it, so I'm just going to run away. And it's another Minior. Alright, that's enough horsing around. Let's just go back onto the trial and make our way down to the bottom. Oh, there's a shining item here, and it's a fastball. Oh. So listen up, trainer, battle is a hiker's favorite. So you were challenged by Hiker Thomas, and I have a strong prediction I'm going to be using my Milotic. So there's a Boldor. And the quality of these videos aren't that good, so I think the best quality is at 360p. If you guys want to change the setting down the bottom. Funny enough, 360 is the best quality for these videos I found. But it also depends, I guess, on what TV, what laptop, what iPhone you're using. So he's going to go for a Mud Slap and lower my accuracy. So this game is an absolute troll, but in lowering my accuracy is actually going to activate my ability of competitive. And one Water Pulse will take him down to his 30. Unfortunately, it does miss. And he's going to go for a Iron Defense, which is not going to do very good against a special attacker. So that was a waste of a turn. Let's go for the Water Pulse anyway. We should land it now. And that does take him down to the 30. And let's go ahead and use another Water Pulse. So his other Pokemon is a Geodude. Oh, it's actually a Alolan Geodude, so it's a electric and rock type. And that does a ton of damage from a baby Pokemon. So he does land this time, and I'm assuming he carries the sturdy as well. And he does, unfortunately. So luckily he does go for a smackdown this turn, and hopefully Water Pulse doesn't miss, otherwise I'm going to get KO'd. And luckily I do collect it. So he was a pretty tough hiker, I gotta admit. Listen up, trainer, a hiker hates to lose. Okay, that's some positive feedback from him, I guess. So keep going down, and there's nothing here. And whoop, there's an item right there. And this time it's a heavy ball. Let's take the, oh, okay, there's definitely someone there. Oops, and I accidentally jumped over it. Oh, a Skarmory, wow. That is a great competitive Pokemon, to be honest. But I'm actually going to give it a miss, so I am going to kill it for the defense EVs. And it actually does have spikes, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to capture it for the Pokédex anyway. And I'm not patient, so I'm just going to go ahead and kill it. And that was actually some pretty good experience. 760 is very good from a wild Pokemon. So let's get this max potion. And I'm just gonna keep jumping down, I guess. Oh, there we are. So let's go back up and fight that trainer that we jumped over so rudely. There we go. So by battling that collector, you'll be able to obtain info on rare Pokemon. So let's see what rare Pokemon he's actually packing. Alright Todd, let's see what you got. 2 Premier Balls. And he has a Passimian. So I think that's a fighting type. I can't remember, fighting and... I don't know, I'm not very knowledgeable. Maybe fighting and normal or fighting and psychic. But let's go ahead and use Fire Fang. Could be a dark type actually, because beat up is a dark type move. So that does neutral damage. I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Ampharos now. And he's just going to continue to beat the crap out of me. So I'm actually going to go for an agility just to outspeed his next Pokemon. I should be faster now hopefully, and let's go for a Charge Beam. sure he almost took himself out, but not quite yet. Let's just go for my own takedown. And that's absolutely hilarious. He actually faints by tripping over his own balls. So Ampharos is level 35 and wants to learn a power gem. So that's actually a very good rock move. So it has a base power of 80, and let's go ahead and get rid of takedown. So I'm very happy with that. And Growlithe does want to learn Flamethrower. But I'm gonna actually not learn it because my special attack is minus because I am an impish nature. So he's gonna send out a Oranguru now. So he's got 2 monkeys. And I think this is actually the psychic one, so let's go for a charge beam. So interestingly enough, he's actually going to go for a psych up, so he's going to copy my +2 in speed. But I still outspeed him, and just going to go straight for the power gem, my newly learned move, and it's going to be enough to take out the Oranguru. And that's another great experience Pokemon. Okay, so we're at the bottom now, I think, I'm not sure. But from memory in the last episode, there was a trainer that you can fight up the top. And he says that if you beat all the trainers, then he'll challenge you. So I don't know if that's all the trainers, but I'm going to go anyway and have a sticky beak. So which guy was it? I think it was this guy over here. So are you the one who defeated all the trainers? Yep, that's me. Alright, so he does have a Z power. Let's see what he's going to do. So you were challenged by veteran Akira. So he does have 1 Pokemon, and it's an Absol. So I'm not sure what Z move he wants to use, but I'm actually going to stay in anyway and just go for a reversal. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive that even after Intimidate. And Growlithe does go down. That was very unfortunately a critical hit. So let's go ahead and send out the Ampharos again. And luckily I actually get the static because I should outspeed now, but his Night Slash does do a ton of damage. So it lands another critical hit and has actually taken down 2 of my Pokemon. So let's go ahead and send out Milotic now just to finish off this pain in the butt Absol. And we go just straight for a Water Pulse. So you got some good Pokemon, kid. Thanks for showing my brother a good time. And I obtained TN95 Snarl. So that's a Dark type move. And that Dark type move does actually lower special attack every time. So let's go ahead and see if anyone can learn it. And unfortunately only my Growlithe can, so I'm not going to learn that move. Alright, now we can finally make our way down this snaky road. So thanks for choosing the Executive Express. Would you like to ride down to the stop at the base? Yeah, I hope that doesn't take me up the top. And I'm back in Route 10, so I'm just going to quickly check the map. Alright, so I need to go back to the garden. So that's what the Pokédex is telling me, and I don't actually remember where that is, to be honest. Let's go ahead and jump on that Taurus. Oops, it looks like we got ambushed. So I think the garden, yeah, the garden was here. But before we go there, let's go ahead and go into the Pokemon Center and heal off all our fainted Pokemon. And there he is with a pair of Team Numbskulls again. So Battle Royale, a nice idea there, Kukui. You can beat down 3 Pokemon at one time. So here's this guy here, I guess he's the boss of Team Skull. So we finally meet the boss. It's Guzma. The boss has graced us with his presence, so he is the boss of Team Skull. So the hated boss who beats you down and never lets up. Yeah, Big Bad GUZMA is here. And the Professor doesn't even look worried at all. So greetings, Cow in public. We have an exciting bout for you tonight. In the opposing corner, the Pokemon Professor. In this corner, the boss of Team Skull and the hardest guy around. I think he's tuning his own horn. Fellow rejects who can never become captains. We've all got these moldy old traditions in Alola, the kahunas, the captains. It's about time we cut out all that silly garbage and make something new for ourselves. Trust me, I get that. Don't get me wrong though, Kukui. We've got no need for a Pokemon League. After all, everyone already knows who the strongest trainer on this island is. I wanted to figure out which moves would be strong enough to beat you, and I finally found out what I was looking for. The strongest move you can use are the ones that trainers choose together. Okay, a lot of dialect. Let's go ahead and skip through all this talking. Right, Rob, don't you agree? No, I don't agree, mate. This here is Rob. He just moved to the Alola recently. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, keep going. So you got a Z-Ring, huh, kid? Why even bother with the Island Challenge? What's the point of it? So here's the boss of Team Skull, and he's only got 2 Pokemon, and he's actually sending out one of my favorite Gen 7 Pokemons, a Golispeed. I absolutely love this thing. And from memory, it's a water and bug. So anyway, I got the Intimidate off. I'm actually going to switch out straight into my Decidueye. Actually, no, sorry, Ampharos. I think Ampharos would be a better bet against this thing. And he gets the defense drop on the first turn. But luckily I still outspeed surprisingly. And it is a water type. And his ability is actually Emergency Exit, which gets him out of the battle, which I think is a absolute terrible ability. He's actually got another one of my favorite Pokemon, so let's go for the Power Gem. So for being the boss of Team Skull, he was a absolutely easy battle, in my opinion. To be honest, I find a lot of the NPC trainers to be a bit tougher than him. So he does take down my Ampharos, which is funny. I spoke too soon. But anyway, let's go ahead and send out the Growlithe again. And let's go ahead and finish this thing off with a Fire Fang. And he still survives, which is very surprising. So I was saying he was easy, but he's taking down 2 of my Pokemon, which is pretty funny. But to be honest, it's still not that hard anyway. Meloti can easily take it out with just a Water Pulse. I see, great work I guess. So that was 3,600 Poké-Dollars. Guzma, what is wrong with you? Now it's time for your vaunted team to let loose and destroy everything. It was Rob, right? I'll remember you. As someone, I'll be happy to beat you down anytime. Don't mess with the boss, yo. You don't want him to get serious. So there were some nice moves. I can feel my soul shaking. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to give you something super important. Here you go, cousin. This is the Z Crystal for Decidueye, the evolution of Rowlet. So Decidueye Z. So we give him back his mask. So you and the professor fought those horrible Team Skull, right? Doug's Rob? Just thinking about it makes me worry. They sounded like a scary group. You think? I don't know. Exchanging a few moves in battle is the quickest way to get someone, know someone in my book. Well, I'm going to head up to Mount Lanakila. I'm going to make sure Pokemon League gets finished and everyone has a chance to find their own perfect move. Keep training hard on your Island Challenge, Rob, and one day you'll make it there. So the next trial is past Route 11 through Tapu Village. If you get lost on the way, ask a police officer for directions. They're here to serve you, right? Well, actually, they just battle me. But anyway, so now Lily, you're coming with me too. Do you want to do some shopping? Okay, so that's done. So it looks like it's back to the Pokemon Center for me. So, actually I'm going to go back in there. I think from memory, I don't know if this was the TM shop. So it is a TM shop. I should have a bit of money now. So let's buy Roost. Let's buy probably Sword Dance. Let's buy Aerial Ace. And probably one more. Let's buy Payback. There we go. So let's see if any of my Pokemon can learn those new TMs I just bought. So not really, but anyway, it's going to go to my TM collection, so that's perfectly fine. I can tick them off now. So we can finally go and make our way down to Route 11, which is down here. Alright guys, I'm actually going to end the video here because I'm pretty tired. I think a 27-minute long video is a decent enough walkthrough for Pokemon Moon. So thanks for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed this episode and stay tuned for the next upload.